Question number 36. It is related to combination of cells. The main current I passing through the external resistance for the given combination of cells. Let's say we have a combination of cell having EMF E1, internal resistance R1, and another cell of EMF E2, internal resistance R2. So this parallel combination is suppose connected to an external resistance R, or let's say R3. So the main current I passing through this external resistance R3 is given by a formula EEQ divided by R plus REQ. Now equivalent EMF for this parallel combination is given by E1 upon R1 upon plus E2 upon R2 into REQ. This REQ is the effective internal resistance of this parallel combination. So REQ I can write, later on I will write, but this into this is EEQ upon the external resistance is R3 plus REQ. I will substitute this value of REQ. This REQ is effective resistance of this parallel combination, so it will be 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 raised to minus 1, and similarly here also it is 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 raised to minus 1. So this is equal to, if I multiply up and down by 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2, inverse of this, if I multiply up and down, I get E1 by R1 plus E2 by R2. So this will cancel, divide by R3 into 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus I multiply 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 से इसको multiply करोगे, so it becomes 1. So now we get this formula for I, and then you can multiply this R3 into 1, this R3 into 1. So let me rewrite that. Let me rub this. So I will be equal to E1 by R1 plus E2 by R2 upon R3 into, or I may just hold this R3 को hold करो, don't distribute that to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2, let it be like this only, plus 1. So this is your I. Now to this I multiply R3. The I is the current flowing through this R3. If I multiply I with R3, I will get the potential difference across R3, which is also asked in this question. So you can multiply now R3. This is question number 36 we are discussing here, HCV. So I multiply by R3, so I get V is equal to IR3. I multiply I multiply R3 here, whole divide by R3 into 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1. Now what we do is we take this R3 down, divide the denominator each term by R3. So I take this down here, divide by R3, and what do I get? I get E1 by R1 plus E2 by R2 divided by R3 cancel, 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 and 1 upon R3.